Good afternoon and welcome. I am Ibrahim Adebayo with the Carnival Radio Media News. Nigerian has been ranked 92nd in the Island Passport Index, highlighting the challenges its citizens faces regarding international travel freedom. The index, which ranks countries based on the numbers of destinations their passport holders can access without a prior visa, showed Nigeria lagging behind many other nations. The Island Passport Index, recognized as the authoritative ranking of the global passports, is based on exclusive data from the International Air Transport Association and enhanced by Island and Partner Research Team. Also, it includes 199 different passports and 227 different travel destinations, making it the standard reference tool for global citizens and sovereign states accessing passport power. According to the latest update, Singapore topped the list, boasting the world's most powerful passport. Meanwhile, the leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has urged the federal government to implement policies that would alleviate the suffering of Nigerians. President of NLC, Joe Ajero, said this in a communique jointly signed by Mr. Emmanuel Ogboaja, NLC General Secretary, at the end of an emergency meeting held yesterday in Abuja. The communique was issued at the end of an emergency meeting of the National Executive Council to assess the welfare of Nigerian workers and the general populace in the light of the hardship. Ajero further said that the NEC in session demanded the reversal of all the ill-conceived policies that have led to the current economic crisis. However, Ajero called on government to implement immediate relief measures to alleviate the suffering of workers and the general populace. In another news, Oyo State Governor Dapo Abiodun has directed the chairman of the Civil Service Commission to refund all administrative fees currently being charged in relation to the ongoing recruitment exercise into the state civil service. The directive from the governor came from Omoyele after Omoyele Sowore, leader of Revolution Now movement, called for a protest in Abeokuta, Oyo State. Sowore criticized Governor Abiodun on Twitter, condemning the fee as extortion, highlighting the perceived injustice of charging unemployed youth for job applications. However, Governor Abiodun today, in a statement issued by the Secretary to the State Government, Tokunbo Talabi, an address to the chairman of the Civil Service Commission, called for a refund to all who have paid the 10,000 naira fee. The statement noted that the historical fee have been in place for decades and are charged by the Civil Service Commission on behalf of the third-party independent examiner who administer and supervise the CBT test and centers. On the foreign scene, Kenyan police patrol the street capital of Nairobi today. Roadblocks were set up on the major artery and many shops were shut ahead of the planned new anti-government protest. The East African nation has been rocked by weeks of sometimes deadly demonstrations, mostly led by young Gen Z Kenyans, against President William Ruto 2 years administration. The nation acting police chief had warned yesterday that criminals intended to infiltrate the demonstration and said people should not trespass on avoid protected area such as the main international airports and the State House, the president official residence. In a post on X, the acting inspector general of police, Gilbert Mezegeli, said adequate security personnel had been deployed, but advised the public to take extra caution while in crowd areas that are likely to turn riotous. At least 60 people have been killed since the protests began, while they started out as peaceful rallies against controversial proposed tax hike, but have ballooned into wide actions against Ruto and have what many see as profligate government spending and corruption. In the interesting world of sports, the Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, has lifted its ban on Nigerian Premier League football side Katsina United. Katsina United were banned from registering new players following a pay dispute with a former player of the club. However, FIFA took the decision after the player Muhammadu Soli Salamun confirmed the receipt of his outstanding salaries from the club. Newsmen report that Katsina United have bolstered their squad with the addition of 4 new players. Also, the Changi boys are expected to bring in more new players before the start of the campaign. Katsina United will take on Plateau United in their first game of the season. And that ends the midday news on Carnival Radio. Thank you so much for listening. I am Ibrahim Adebayo. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and iOS App Store. Do enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Atlanta One International Auto Brokers. We specialized in acquisition, buying and selling of luxurious and high-end cars such as Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, BMW, Infiniti, Toyota, Honda, Acura, Ford, Chevy, GMC, Audi, Mazda, and a host of other exotic rides. We also deal on the shipping of your car to any destination of your choice in Nigeria without any stress. Check us out to find more details on our hassle-free car buying, and you will be glad you did. Atlanta One International Auto Brokers, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Email atloneinternational@gmail.com. Send us your request on our email address, your contact number, and other necessary information, and our sales director will get in touch with you within 24